Eat the gold. Store it in your belly.
Nom, 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 nom.
Oh, Sullivan, by the way, you're just following orders and making the volcanoes eruptions, right?
I'm following orders.
Okay. Your orders are switching again. After all the shit that just happened and all that, they say that they're not gonna need the mages for the rest of the day. So you guys can retire and have fun and drink and dine all you want and rest for the rest of the day.
Suck it, bitches.
Or if you want, you can just stay there and watch the rest of the show unfold.
Watch the bear fight.
Bear fight, bear fight. Or you could sneakily give somebody the Black Gahana.
Yeah,
That would probably
that's
cause a
kinda
stir.
I was gonna do it if Vic picked up a stick.
Can you only do it
Power
on
stick.
Stick of
No,
death,
you
man.
don't.
No,
Stick of
it's
death.
just like, come on. All of a sudden you got a stick, here comes a guy with a tower shield and full plate armor. Like, oh no.
By the way,
Cut him in
Alexander
half.
Nemo, since you're
And
getting ready to fight the Beast Masters, they seem to like not be in the mood for that shit, so they raise their hands like they're surrendering.
Alexander's just about to go in and he's like, oh, like he puts his hat like sword up just in time to miss. It's like, god damn it.
What about
It's like,
Amo?
okay.
Amo, do you show
It's
mercy?
like, okay.
I'll run up to him and wait and think. Right now I'm thinking what to do.
Alexander's
Did he
like,
drop
okay,
his weapons?
Onion.
Do what now?
They all did.
Yeah?
They all
What?
did. You put their hands up.
Yeah, they put their
Yeah.
hands up. They're giving up basically. They're giving you a signal that they surrender.
Hmm.
What a tough decision.
It's like, put your weapons down, and it's like, and that's it. That's basically what Alexander says.
Amo, what do you do?
How many of you are there, Beastmasters?
5 or 6.
Is someone gonna miss you?
Wait, are you asking him that? You
Yes.
can't ask him that. Make your decision now.
Fuck it, I'll kill
Yeah,
him.
you make your decision.
You're gonna
Fuck it,
try
I
to kill
killed
him.
him.
Okay, so you attack him even though he surrenders.
Yes.
I
roll
defend
damage.
him. I defend him.
Oh wait, you defend him?
You defend him?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he does. What did you think was gonna happen?
So you want to defend him. Let's see. Defend move. Roll plus con. To stop Amo.
Nah.
Ooh.
6. So you're gonna have to eat Amo's attack, basically. Amo, how
Okay.
much damage do you deal? Let's see. Roll damage.
Wait. Wait does it all happen?
Alexander, you're dead. That's a lot of damage. Sorry.
Why do you even have a... Hold on, why do you
No,
even
that's
have a
not your
macro
damage.
for
You're
11
dueling
D8?
rapiers. Do your normal damage. You should be doing more.
Oh, well...
Did he say he was striking with both?
Wait.
He was attacking, so he was doing his best, obviously.
Fair enough.
I have a macro here. So it's...
16.
No, wait. I don't have the crow.
That's not right.
Yeah, the crow's not with you.
So remove 2.
Okay. So
Wait,
that's
isn't
14
the-
damage.
you got Viper
Alexander,
Strike.
are you still alive?
Yeah, I'm still alive.
The crowd
1
seems
second.
very confused and they start booing at Amo like vigorously. Some of the crowd, instead of throwing weapons at your feet like before, now they're throwing them. They're throwing spears at you. They're very unhappy with what you just did.
So in other words, Alexander
baby.
got in front of him, swords
Oh, yes.
jammed into Alexander's stomach, and he's like,
Dude, you know what that means, right?
No.
Yeah, you're an ass.
Fire breath.
Roll 1d7.
1d7, go for it.
Beast.
Ah,
What's the one for?
it's the magic weapon thing.
Oh, so you enhance your weapon with magic. Okay.
Well, that's not
So
gonna
it's
help, really.
So yeah, Amo, spears are being thrown at you as the Beastmasters retreat. Are you just gonna take that? The crowd's really pissed with you right now.
That's
Hmm.
it.
How bad will it be if I take one?
Well, they're literally throwing dozens of spears at you. How do you think that's gonna end?
12d10.
Yeah, dodging.
Okay.
Like, in what
You're
situation
fine.
would
If
you
you
actually
manage to
take that
avoid
damage?
most of the spears, the crowd is very displeased at you, but they stop throwing spears. At this point, the Beastmasters have retreated. They have already surrendered, so they've retreated from the arena. And the beasts slowly start to retreat as well. Mushi is now conflicted, because he's not sure what to do.
He stays with me.
Yeah, he goes to your side. You're still playing with the bear, so Mushi goes there. He's not exactly sure what the fuck he's supposed to do about that situation, so he just
Which bear can help?
and he starts circling you guys.
Alexander's up against the arena wall and he's like, blood
Just heal
everywhere.
yourself.
Not cool.
Just heal yourself, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
like,
almost
oh,
done.
just heal yourself. It's like, yeah,
much health
but
do you
you don't
get?
understand. 3. In other words, Alexander's got fucked up by that attack.
But see, you didn't have to take that attack, but you
Exactly.
did anyway.
Yeah.
So as this is going on, the fight is starting to clear out. Like Vic, along with his new friend Bell and the rest of the gladiators from F block have managed to wreck the shit out of C block.
F-block.
And they're all surrendering one by one.
Mhm.
The only guys that are still fighting is Roach and the leader of C block, who doesn't seem to wanna give up.
Mm.
No more gladiators.
By the way, you're still wrestling with the other bear. He doesn't care. He wants to keep playing with you.
Okay.
So
Oh, by the
instead
way-
of actual fighting by this point, they're having like a very rough play fight sort of deal. Just bashing each other around, Dire Bear style.
As the fight continues,
Dire playing.
the armor that's protecting the guy from the leader of the Second Sons is starting to slowly come undone. Like basically, Roach has been hitting it left and right. The straps are coming undone. The armor's falling off, and he's exposing him until eventually Roach manages to land a decisive strike on the chest of the opponent. And the opponent goes down to one knee. He kneels and gives the signal that he surrenders. As this happens, Roach raises both his weapons at the crowd and turns away from his opponent. The crowd starts to cheer madly. Roach starts walking away, sparing his life. But
He turns around and throws the
just
sword
as
in
the
his
guy
face.
surrendered, he lowers his hand and starts getting back up with weapons still in hand. And he runs to strike at Roach from behind. The crowd immediately starts to
Wait.
boo.
Wait, do you know what I got? I saved this because I knew something like this was going to happen. Despite being injured, Alexander suddenly stands up and uses a sheer enormous speed with the wind, and I use shield
Roll
ally.
plus charisma.
No, it's automatic, remember?
Roll plus
Shield
charisma
ally, and it
to
has
use
no
your wind
range.
Power.
Oh. Even though the shield ally doesn't have a range, but okay.
9.
Uh,
Okay, so as you're getting there, you see that there was nothing to worry about. Like, Roach may have shown his back, but he was not defenseless. As the sword tries to strike him, Roach nimbly turns around. With one of his weapons, he parries the enemy, and with the other weapon, he strikes down and beheads the general of C block.
Oh.
Phew.
The C block general falls down, and the Second Sons are defeated, with their general lying in the blood, lying in his own blood, beheaded. As you get closer to Roach, however, he takes a look at your wounds. He realized that you are rushing over to give him a hand and help him out. So you see, even though his helmet is covering most of his face, you see that he smiles. The crowd begins to cheer and throw gold and petals everywhere as the fight concludes. They start chanting the name of the half giant. They start chanting the name of Vic, the name of Alexander, Talua. They start chanting for Roach's name. And
But not
you're
ammo.
all showered in
They
petals and gold. And Roach actually takes your hand, Alexander, and raises it along with his own.
Alexander's a
To
bit
acknowledge the crowd.
getting into bloodlust, but he accepts it. But he's still swaying a little. It's like blood loss, little much here. But he's like, yeah.
Since the crowd is very loud, he has to yell a little bit and says, "Tough it out. If you show weakness today, you'll be dead tomorrow."
Okay. Alexander straightens up.
By the way,
Yeah.
you guys notice Plexi is in the crowd. He's actually like collecting bets.
That mother.
Is that actual true?
Yes. When you notice him, he
For fuck.
notices you back and then he waves back to you and continues collecting bets.
No, fucking
Betting
for
against
fuck.
you, man. He is betting against you.
No, he bet for us. That's why he's collecting bets.
No, he's
Otherwise, he
Um,
would be depressed.
They weren't cheering for ammo, right?
No, they're not cheering for ammo. After your last display attacking someone that gets surrendered, the crowd hates you.
Good, good.
Good. Good.
And by the way, I forgot to mention my power thing.
Yeah?
The number one is Chris, and just like
What's number one do? What was that one? Because you haven't wrote it down with your... I told you to write down your advanced moves. You haven't written down what 1 to 7 is. You have to write those down so I know.
oh, I have to write that too. Okay.
Yeah, well, I have to know what the fuck it does, motherfucker.
I thought you already written whatever.
So yeah,
it's a-
you were saying?
It's well, the effect is same as magic weapon,
Yeah?
but the thing is,
Since it's a random effect, it's enhanced. It does more damage.
yeah, and like there's element of the first with Chris that ammo has for the duration of the effect, and it's like a big white evil
What are you
crazy
talking about, dude?
smile.
Dude,
he
I don't
has.
understand. What are you talking about?
Basically,
Grease, you know, John Travolta. God.
basically when if he rolls a 1, he gets magic weapon and like a Cheshire Cat smile that glows.
Okay. So when's that wear off, or do you wanna just use your weapon on something? So as the fight starts to unwind, the bear eventually stops dancing with the lure. It looks very satisfied and happy.
Yeah.
It nuzzles against you like a friendly greeting.
Aw. And I was back at that all. I'm this little mushy. I'm glad I've reunited with my Doge.
Mushu seems very happy to finally get to meet you after, a day on something, and he's still starving. He hasn't been fed in 2 days.
It's okay. I'll give
Thankfully,
him
with
my
all the
food.
gold we got. Yeah, we got tons of
Right
gold we
now,
can buy food for
the
him.
ground is littered with gold, with weapons, with blood, with corpses, with anything you can think of. And the crowd
So-
is still cheering madly. This is your moment to have fun. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
guessing-
good job.
I'm guessing we cannot take weapons with us back to the house.
No, the weapons have to stay behind on the arena.
Yeah, that's why we weren't. Nobody was equipped at the beginning, besides the ones that paid.
Mhm.
Yeah, they paid to get equipped beforehand.
So gold, we take gold, right?
God.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, if you can't pay for advantages, might as well take.
What are you
everything.
guys going to do? You're just standing there basking in the glory?
Wait, actually I have to follow Roach. Alexander's not exactly in the best of shape, so he's trying to act tough and follow Roach's lead right now.
After the fight is over, Roach starts rounding up the survivors from F block and starts leading them back towards the door you guys came out of, so you guys can be taken backstage.
And I want to grab any gold that I find.
Yeah.
As you reach down and start picking up the gold from the arena, the crowd starts to boo very madly again.
I don't care.
As
don't give a
the
fuck.
gladiators notice you're doing that, a lot of them start frowning, and Roach quickly runs up to you and smacks your hand away that's picking up the gold. Don't do that.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah.
As you take a look around, you notice that nobody from the seasoned gladiators is picking up the gold. They're leaving it where it is.
Also,
After
they
telling
go.
you, that, Roach starts pointing towards the exit. You've done enough for one day, young one. Go back.
Young one.
So the gold that they pay the guards with is given by the other guys. They don't collect it on the arena.
I don't think this is the time to ask him questions, bro.
Yeah, this is time to walk away.
But
It's time to stop making mistakes.
I'm gonna shed from my bear form and then flex like I'm awesome.
As you do that, the bear starts sniffing you curiously again.
I will pat
It
the
seems
bear.
very confused that you can be both a bear and a human. Or sort of.
It's a spirit
It
animal, isn't
starts
it? Shouldn't it know who she
since
is?
there's a lot of flesh stuck between its teeth, it starts using your antlers to pick its teeth clean.
No! I'm gonna push the bear's head away. No! Not
As you
my
start,
antlers!
I can
as you try
imagine.
to push him away, he grabs you with his front paws and sits down, puts you in your lap, and starts using you as a toothpick.
No!
It's so. I can imagine this little, this slightly smaller bear waving its arms. No.
I'm not a bear
Mushi
anymore.
seems
I
to
shouldn't.
find that very funny, so he just enjoys the moment.
He uses a toothpick.
Alright.
After a while, its owner Bell gets closer and says, "Tama, stop playing around. We're going." The bear grunts unhappily and lets you go. It nuzzles to you one more time and then it leaves with its owner.
Tama. Bye, huge
Vic-
lady.
When you say that, she waves back to you, Taliwa, with a smile, and then she looks over to you, Vic, and says, "I'll talk to you later."
Yeah, I wink at her.
So yeah, you guys get brought backstage, where you are going to get your spoils of war and victory and fame and glory. How amazing! And by that I mean you get shackled and thrown into cages again.
Wow.
Freaking
Except
cages.
for Roach, who is
Wow.
kept outside with guards holding him down. And that's because he has a very important visitor. The owner of the arena.
Me!
Mm.
Me!
It was Sullivan all this time.
It better not be Lipso.
Kerza walks in with the guy named Gaius, who is the owner of this arena. As
looks
they
like a
walk
tool.
in, Gaius, the guy, he punches Roach right in the gut. Roach doubles over but doesn't fall. Gaius, annoyed at that, punches him again, but he still doesn't give out. After the second time, Gaius just knees him to the face and probably dislocates or breaks Roach's nose. And the guards let go and Roach is on the ground. And they start kicking him. After they're satisfied with him staying down, Gaius starts talking with Roach. Since his cage is nearby yours, you guys can easily hear what they're talking about. When I gave you the name Cockroach, I didn't think you'd take it so seriously. Why the fuck are you still alive? Roach just grumbles on the ground, not saying anything. See, the guy you killed out there, I paid good money for. And I didn't want to see him lose so soon. You guys were supposed to lose today. Not good for business, not good. He seems very pissed. It's obvious that he doesn't care about the money. This seems like a more personal grudge. He's just making excuses, pretty much, for what happened. The way I see it, you owe me for all the money he was gonna make for me. Pick him up. The guards pick up Roach slightly and they remove his helmet. As that happens, Gallius takes out a short sword, not the one in the picture obviously, and he gouges out one of the eyes of Roach.
Ugh.
Roach screams out in pain as he loses his eye, but Gaius doesn't stop there. He continues down his cheek and makes a good, nice, long cut on his face. Roach is bleeding very bad. His face looks completely destroyed at this point on the right side. After he's satisfied, he drops his knife down, and he tells the guards to put Roach down. So they let go of him, and Roach falls, collapses in a pool of his own blood. You see that Roach starts to struggle. He's reaching out towards the blade that Gaius just dropped. Gaius just smiles. Go ahead. Pick it up. You wanna kill me, right? As he's saying that, Roach cannot see it because he's on the ground, but Gaius is preparing his sword. The moment Roach touches that blade, Gaius is gonna have an excuse to kill him. As Roach is reaching out to grab his sword, to grab the short sword, suddenly you see his hand flinch and he stops. He doesn't touch it. Instead, he grabs his helmet and puts it back on. Gaius seems very displeased at that, and Roach slowly starts getting up under his own strength and just says, after he spits some blood out. Wait. Oh yeah, there we go. He just, his words are very simple, like he's not a guy that talks much, as you've already noticed. He just says, I will have my vengeance in this life or the next. As he says that, Gaius punches Roach in the face one last time, even though he's wearing a helmet. Roach collapses again. Kerza at this point steps up and says, Gaius, master, please, that's enough. The crowd will be very displeased if he is not able to perform tomorrow. Gaius seems very displeased that Kerza, his slave, the guy that's in charge of all of you, is disobeying him in a way and speaking up, but he decides to let it slide. Kerza is about to drop a big satchel of gold for Roach, but Gaius says to stop and takes the gold away from him. He says, he's tough, right? He'll be fine without treatment. Basically, since he's taking the gold away from Roach, he's not gonna be able to afford any medical treatment. So for tomorrow, he's probably gonna be half dead at this point. After that, Gaius leaves, and Kerza and the guards are the only ones left. As this happens, you see that the seasoned... actually, there's no more rookies around here. Everybody in F block is now either dead or they're experienced gladiators because they've tasted their first battle. You see that even though there's probably rules against being rowdy, a lot of the gladiators, instead of speaking up, they grab a few small rocks and start bashing them in unison against the steel cages. Like basically in respect for Roach and what he did. And after that, they begin throwing gold coins at his feet to basically so he can pay for his medical treatment. Do you guys want to throw some coins? You guys were handed out your gold as well.
Yeah,
much gold?
I throw some coins.
All of you, let's see, let me see. Vic, you
I gotta
have
mark this down
1,000 gold.
Dang, that's not too much
Damn.
actually.
Amo, you have 200 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Toliwa,
I mean,
you have 700 gold.
I'm rich.
Alexander, you have 800 gold.
Fuck.
O'Sullivan, you were given 500 gold, and your food, your bedding, everything's taken care of.
Yay.
Amo, since you
If we
displeased
find out that
crowd,
you
were
helped us.
getting you got a real big pay cut.
yeah, I know.
Well, first
I think I only
assume-
got a little bit extra. Oh, carry on.
First, I assume that you're gonna find out that I'm like lounging on soft feather beds and pillows.
By the way,
You're gonna be really mean.
Sullivan,
You remember those lightning bolts? Bitch.
And the hottie is feeding
Oh,
you
yeah.
The girl
grapes.
that's basically in charge of the mages was very pleased with your performance and says that from now on you have some moderate freedom around the arena as long as you continue to work properly and do your job right. She also says that if you're that interested in taking part in the arenas, some of the mages that are given enough trust are allowed to perform in them if you wanna earn some fame and glory for yourself. Or if you want, you can just continue doing their bidding and help out with the show backstage.
I'll continue doing the bidding for a bit more.
I can't hear you. Can you speak up?
I will continue to do bidding for a bit more.
Okay, she seems very pleased with your choice and says like, You know the drill by now. Just follow your orders when given, and on your own time you can spend your gold and have fun as you wish freely.
What's there to spend on?
Hehe, good question. Basically, pretty much everything. Like you can spend it on fixing fights, giving edges or hindrances. You can spend it on better food. You can spend it on medical treatment. You can spend it on bath. You can spend it on women. You can spend it on whatever you want. Gold gets you everything here.
Cool.
Mm.
Okay, I'll save it up for now.
Right.
Never know, I might need it.
So guys, first of all, if you want medical treatment, that's going to be 200 gold for a medical treatment. If you
What is this,
want
guys?
a proper meal for not just now but for the day, that's 100 gold. If you wish to use the baths, that's 500 gold. If you wish to indulge in other pleasures, let me know and I'll tell you how much that will cost.
Oh, it's for free to me.
I expect you have to pay to get to a flipping cage, though.
So yeah, since are you guys gonna throw some gold at Roach's feet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so how much do you wanna give him? Like, you see that the entire F block is pitching in, so it's probably not gonna be much. Considering the medical treatment is 200 gold, they're easily gonna make that money for him. But yeah, he's gonna need a little extra for food and stuff like that if you guys are feeling charitable.
I'll give him 50.
I give him 100.
Wow.
Wow.
It takes a while for, you know, to throw all that gold.
Yeah, definitely. Jesus, you're basically gonna kill him.
Make it rain.
You're making a
It's
train
like-
on that guy. He's gonna be buried in gold and die.
It's like,
And then he
"Wow,
says that he doesn't want any of it.
bitch, you take that.
So yeah, distract the goat you gave to him, and you see, thanks to the acts of what happened today, you the guys like in F block have relaxed around you. Some of them even whispered that they apologize for what happened with the rocks and stuff like that earlier the other day, and you
Well-
feel like they've bonded with you, like they trust you more, and they are a lot more friendly.
Ah,
But
I have Mushy
That's
with
good.
me.
they were throwing
Except
rocks
for
at me, right?
Amo, they
Yeah.
don't like him.
Oh god. Poor Amo.
Here's the thing, Vic, you stand it out the most, and the crowd cheered you on. You're basically like one of the champions of F block right now. So there's a lot of fame associated with your name right now. You'll see just how important that is soon. But Taliwa and Alexander are both very impressive, and they're getting up there. Plus, all of F block now likes them a lot. They didn't really get to see much of you, Vic, because you kind of went off and did your own thing, and you were crazy. But they definitely like
the crowd
Alexander and
loves you.
Taliwa a lot. By the way, you've managed. Here's what I'm gonna say. Mushi was probably going to be taken away with the Beastmasters. But if you slip some gold to the guards, they're probably going to allow you to keep him with you.
Then I will.
Okay, so say you bribed a few guards, distract another 100 gold, and from now on, Mushi is gonna stay with you.
Woohoo!
Yay!
And you don't have to pay extra for his food. As long as you're eating, he's fine.
Yay.
He's very happy that he's now with you.
Aw.
By the way,
By the way,
he's wet
I've been-
from everything that happened outside, so he's probably stinks a lot. Just saying.
That being said,
Probably
though,
It builds character.
it builds
Probably all-
character. It's so smelly.
Probably already stinks in here, right?
So, considering you guys were in a bloodbath and in a water and everything, all of you could use a fucking shower, but the bath is fucking expensive. Just saying, 500
We
gold.
could use it.
Just saying.
Could.
We could.
Right. So, first of all, except for you, Vic, and O'Sullivan, so basically the rest of you, 3 of you, who's gonna be buying food for the next day? For tonight and the next day.
I will.
Right. So deduct another 100. Alexander, are you gonna be eating or are you gonna be starving?
Eating.
Okay, so
No.
100.
I also
gonna
need medical
starve.
treatment.
Amo, are you gonna spend some of your gold for food?
How will there be a negative if I don't?
Obviously.
I mean, how long can I last?
You can last without food maybe 4 or 5 days, considering it's gonna be very vigorous exercise out there trying to survive. But the negatives are gonna be crazy if you wanna do that.
Okay, fine, I'll do that.
Okay,
Okay.
so you all buy food, like make sure to keep track of your goat. Do any of you want medical treatment? Keep in mind, under these bad conditions, you're not gonna be able to full like normal conditions. You'd be only healing at a part of what you normally would. And if you have serious wounds, like Alexander, there is also a chance I'm gonna roll in case you get an infection.
Okay, how does normal healing work without any help?
Normal healing under good conditions, you heal for half your health.
Under
In
these conditions.
you're gonna heal at half, so 25%, and there's a chance that you're gonna get infected if you have serious wounds.
Like Alexander.
Yeah.
That being said,
Alexander
though,
right
I've
now
been
is the
wondering
only
for a
one with
while.
serious wounds, so he's the one that should be worried about an infection.
Yeah, I would have been totally fine otherwise. But anyway, that being said, though, I was wondering, how extensive is my healing magic?
What do you mean? You just wanna heal yourself back to full?
No, I mean like how extensive. For instance, I suspect it. Like you explained it a little bit to me. I was wondering if it still worked like that. Like it's more regeneration than it is like growing and stuff.
Yeah, it's more like regeneration.
Yeah, I thought so. Sadly, I can't do anything for Roach then, can I?
No. He
Mm.
lost an eye, you can't heal that. Plus he's been dragged off,
Yeah.
so...
Well, you can stop the bleeding.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, you guys already helped out. He's gonna have medical treatment done and he's gonna get a fine meal, so he should be fine for tomorrow.
That's
For the
good.
most part, I
I
guess.
might as
Well,
well
and-
like meditate and try using my healing magic.
So, yes, Alexander, you're the only one that probably needs serious treatment right now. Do you wanna spend money for serious treatment? Keep in mind, you
Can
guys
I
can share
make
your
it?
goat if you want.
How much does it cost?
Can I?
200 for medical treatment.
Repeat that? I didn't hear.
200 for medical treatment.
Yeah, I give him
Okay.
200.
Good guy, Vic.
Aw.
But
Thank
he's
you,
only
Vic.
being a good guy because he knows some good things are gonna happen to him.
Yeah,
No,
it's like,
what?
Vic, you're oddly. It's like you're oddly happy. I don't know why.
Right. So I take it none of you have enough cash to scrunch for a
What?
bath, apart from Vic, who's
No.
rich as fuck, but he doesn't need to worry about that.
I don't
have
want to
enough.
spend money.
Yeah.
But I'm good.
Okay, so while you guys are doing all that, two guards come up and say, you're Victor, right? No, not Victor. What was your real name? Full
Vic,
name?
Victor.
Oh, Victor, right. So I got it
Victor,
right.
it's,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Hey, you, Vic. You're coming with us. Let's go.
I guess I don't have a choice. Is this a painful journey or a pleasant one?
Pleasant. You lucky
Alright.
bastard.
I go.
Can I join?
No.
Aw.
If this is what I think it is, you probably shouldn't.
But I wanted to hang out with Tama.
All right.
Speaking of which, Tama's probably missing you. Like, oh, he seems bored. Like he's somewhere around the arena looking for you in vain.
Yeah,
Oh.
can she go? Look at that. It's a little girl. She wants some, free time outside the cage.
Shut up and get walking, you lucky bastard.
All right.
You are led away from the blocks and into the inner parts of the arena. You are led into the bath area.
Hmm.
Looks like somebody has already paid for your bath tonight.
Lucky.
I'm gonna be
Go
smelly.
on.
So as you walk in, you notice that while there are some guards around, they're looking away from the bath, obviously, because quote-unquote privacy.
Mm.
But there's only just one person in there, and you guessed it, it's Belle. She has rented the place out for you two.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She's already in
Mhm.
there and she's relaxing after a long day and,
And
having fun.
to see, the unedited version of this, you might have to pay $19.99 on respective websites.
She looks over at you and says, so are you just gonna stand there or what?
Yeah, I join. Let's just as much as I'd like to, roleplay flirting with you, DM, I'd rather not.
Yeah, let's just let's just say that your bath and meal were taken care of, and then you
Aw.
were manhandled after that.
Uh-huh. I
If you
became
want,
a man whore
if you
that
want,
day.
you can roll to see if you were on top or not.
What is that? Before I roll, I want to know what roll is that.
That's a straight up 2d6, so it's in your favor. Good job.
Oh, just straight. What?
Straight up 2d6, so it's in your favor. 52% chance.
I'm not sure how that works, but all right.
8. Oh, so you did sort of okay. Good job. You were not completely like bottom bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
You're
Anyway.
not her sex slave yet.
You know.
So
Take
yeah,
what you.
she has some fun with you.
It's a
Let's just
partial
say that.
success, you know. I'm like half bitch, and it's fine.
Basically, if you were being like to, shall we say,
Look.
protagonist anime, and you were like, no women, she was
Let's-
basically gonna strangle you with her boobs. So
Right. Uh-huh. Okay.
Uh-huh.
anyway, moving on.
But Vic is a warrior.
Vic has his fun. Eventually, about midnight or so, he's brought back to his cage where you guys are, and he
I'd
smells
say
very
I'd
nice.
say
He
it
smells like
actually takes
shampoo.
the whole night.
Nah, you
before
can't do
I-
that, unfortunately, since you guys are from different blocks. So yeah,
Well,
you guys have your fun. And eventually during the night, Roach is returned after he's had a meal and he was patched up. He seems a little bit out of it for obvious reasons. And since most of the gladiators are by now sleeping, he's just quietly sitting down in his cell. He's he obviously can't sleep because he's in too much pain, so he's just passing the time. Are you all sleeping?
Oh, I suspect so.
Mm.
Just asking. Are all of you asleep?
Well, we're in a cage,
Yes.
so Alexander wouldn't have no other reason. So yeah. By the way, am I healed to
Yeah.
full?
No, oh wait, did you get treatment?
Damn it. Yeah, Vic paid
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, you're
He's a
you're
bro.
back to full health, you're fed, so you're fine for the next day. Tell you
Thank
what,
you, Vic.
Yeah.
how much health do you have? Total?
Total, I have 15 out of 21.
15. Wow, you have no health.
I assume the vigorous sex replenish my hit points.
Yeah, you're back to full. You're doing fine, Vic. You got the best treatment. So,
Yeah.
tell you what,
You
during
got
the
the
night's
best.
rest, you heal for free. You get free HP
I thought
back.
I would heal.
Nope. You get free HP back. Amo, how much is your max HP?
Oh God.
20.
20. So you heal for 5 during the night.
Oh,
Yeah, but
That's bullshit!
I didn't get hit, right?
I'm saying if you got hurt. That's how much you heal if you got hurt. I'm not paying attention.
Wait.
Okay.
He heals for 5.
Yeah.
For 20 health. I have 21 and I heal for 3.
Wait, what?
Can you
I thought
mouth?
you had 15.
I said 15 out of 21.
Oh, then say that, motherfucker. Okay, so 21 you get healed for 5.
did.
5. Get 5 back. Don't worry about it.
I did.
Okay. Jesus.
Gosh.
Jeez, God.
Okay, so nobody gets to hear, but Roach actually says a silent prayer in
Well,
his
of
cell.
course it's silent.
Well, it's very quiet. Like he says it out loud, but it's very quiet, so nobody.
A
so
whispered
nobody
prayer.
can hear, since you guys are sleeping. Ancestors, I ask you for your guidance. Blessed Mother, come to me with the God's desire for my future. Blessed Father, watch over my wife and son with a ready sword. Whisper to them that I live only to hold them again. Ancestors, I honor you and will try to live with the dignity that you have taught me. Eventually he manages to fall asleep as well.
You filth. You're absolutely dirty.
The next morning, as you can imagine, there's a lot of gossip about what happened yesterday with Roach and all that. So as you can see, like the night didn't do him any favors. Apart from the treatment, like he's been having a very rough week. You learn from the other guys that have opened up to you that he's been fighting 7 days in a row, something that usually doesn't happen, and he's been doing that because Gaius has been giving him ultimatums. Since the crowd likes watching him fight, Gaius has been forcing him to fight constantly. And if Roach didn't agree, he would send the rest of F block out without him so he could rest. Which means that probably most of F block would have ended up dead. So basically he's been fighting non-stop to make sure that as little of F block dies as possible. Also, you find out that even the most grizzles and old of gladiators have not been here as long as him. From speculation, you realize that Roach has been here for over 10 years.
What?
Wow.
And he's been offered the chance to leave multiple times because he's a crowd favorite, but he always turns down the chance to walk away freely.
This is a
Wow.
question I'm gonna have to ask him.
Yeah, since he spent most of his time awake, he barely manages to catch some sleep at the break of dawn. He seems like completely crumbled and destroyed. He seems like he looks like he's in no condition to fight. He looks miserable today, even though he's sleeping. Like you can see him, there's no vigor in him. It seems
He
like
did
he's
answer,
tapped out of
right?
it. Also,
Wants to-
you see that most of them are concerned about him. They're starting to whisper, "Are we gonna have to all fight again today? Are we not gonna rest? Is he gonna be fine?" Even some of them that get too panicked and unsure of what's going on straight up ask, "Do you think he's really dying?" And that's when Kerza walks in and laughs out loudly to dispel the moody situation and just yells out, "Bah! He's been dying for 10 years now. Don't worry about him. He's fine." Obviously,
It's
the rest
true.
of the guys don't seem so, like, sure of it. So Kerza walks in and says, "Good morning, birds. Oh, we have no more rookies today. We weeded them out. Good job, good job. We have grizzled veterans now. Be proud."
Alexander's gonna move up to the
He says
front of the
that
cell and
unintentionally
relax
and
on it.
looks at you, Tali, like, "I know what I did there."
Totally, yeah.
It's like Eric is here.
By the way, Taliwa,
How-
Tama has been looking for you. I don't know why, but he seems very keen on you. Usually
Oh,
he
my bear
bangles up
bro!
everybody
Oh
that gets
my.
close to him. I don't know how you did it.
Because we had a bonding fighting moment. It
Yeah.
was glorious.
Man, I never was good with that stuff. Never understood how you guys bond over blood. He scratches his head.
It's a bear thing.
Just bear things.
From what I heard, it's more of a warrior thing. You may have more warrior blood in you than you think.
Nah, more bear.
True that. Seconded.
Hey, Vic. So, I heard you had some fun last night.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
He gets closer to the cage and leans in. You see that everybody like news travels like fucking fire around here. You see that everybody in F block is leaning in. Hey Vic, if you give me some juicy details, I'll give you 100 gold extra next time.
Well, I've got plenty of juicy details, but I don't know about that. Can't share such private informations with you, if you know what I'm saying.
Man, come on. She's been here for 3 years and no man has gotten close to her without a broken arm or
Hey,
broken
man,
neck.
if you want to know, go and ask her, see how that turns out.
Ugh. No thanks. I like my neck and arm.
Yeah, neck's a bit sore, I gotta be honest.
Lucky bastard. He smiles at you.
I want to
Well-
be friends with a giant woman.
Don't disgrace her by dying today, huh?
I'll try not to disappoint.
So yeah, at this point, Roach starts to grunt and he slowly starts getting up. Seems like he's awake now. Oh, hey Roach, sleep nice? He just grunts.
So wait, does that mean we're fighting again today?
You, the newbies? Oh wait, you're not newbies anymore. Well, you guys are definitely gonna fight. The crowd loves you after yesterday. Apart from that guy. But hey, the crowd loves anti-heroes as well, so why not? Should be fun. He then
Yeah,
looks over towards Roach's cage. Roach, what about you? Rogers grunts. I'll fight. Okay then.
You can. Alexander actually chimes in. It's like, you can relax today. I can handle everything.
Roach shakes his head in disapproval. By the way, he's still got his helmet on to, you know, cover the scars from last night. So he's fine. Sort of.
Not
I
really.
have to fight. That's all he says.
Is that all?
Does he
You
like-
have to? I mean to ask you why you fight. Maybe.
What's this? What's this?
No,
Suddenly
it's not the best time.
pipes up. What's this? What's this? Don't tell me you have a man crush. He looks over at you, Alexander. Have you taken a liking to our old dog Roach here? He gets up and strikes a pose with his weapon like he's trying to make fun of someone. Fear not death! Fear for your honor! And as he does that, you see Roach bevel down forward like he's cringing. And then everybody starts laughing at Roach. But it's not like a mean kind of laugh, they're just poking fun at him. That's probably something he said back in the day, and he doesn't like the fact that he said that.
What a nice
So yeah, as you
guy.
can see, even this guy Kerza, that's a slave to Gaius, like you can see why they got a lot very mad at you for dissing him. It's, the way Roach put it, like this guy seems to be the only one that gives a damn about you guys down here. Even though he can't do much
That's
to help
clear.
you, officially.
Right, officially.
Duly noted.
Duly indeed.
Roach starts recovering from the shock he just took, and then Kerza immediately follows up with another critical hit. Offer your blood to the gods, you filthy swines! And then Roach doubles over again. He takes another critical shot, and the guards and the inmates start laughing at him again.
Oh, poor guy.
Oh, by the way, I forgot something very important, Vic. On your way back from the good facilities for normal patrons, not gladiators, because you basically paid to wine and dine with the best of them. Well, not paid, were paid for. You basically walked over a juicy conversation that you picked up that maybe you might have shared with the rest of the guys.
Ooh, gossip, go on.
Gossip, oh my god.
You basically learned a few tips and bits about some of the other blocks, and presumably about the Lost Legion, which I assume you guys may hold a bit of a grudge since they killed the lizard folk that you kind of bonded with. Is it safe to assume that you may hold a bit of a grudge against those guys?
Yeah, they're kind of dicks.
The Lost
So
Legions
ridiculous.
are pretty much Gaius' right-hand man. He is the
that's-
warriors that he values the most. And when they fight, everybody against them dies. They don't spare no one. And they're very flashy, and it's very costly to deploy them. Apparently they use some very costly equipment and weapons. So they
And yet
fight
could
very
kill
rarely.
us.
Did they fight against Roach?
They have not fought against Roach, that is why he is alive.
Mm.
And the only reason they haven't faced him is because usually the blocks are ranked in strength, with F block, you guys, being the newbies and the weakest. And the Lost Legion, they're basically A block, the strongest.
So matchmaking.
Yeah, so basically you guys got matched against C block, and they had equipment prepared, so you guys were meant to all die, and you guys won. And that's why Gaius came and was very fucking pissed.
So we're basically the meat grinder rank.
Yeah, like Kerza told you when you first arrived, the arena is in search of all sorts of talents. Those that kill and those that die. There's value in them both. The guys that you fought were meant to be doing the killing.
Hmm.
By the way, just for reference, Bell is in B block. So basically, apart from the Legion, B block's the strongest.
Man, I miss my bro.
The
I wonder what
Beastmasters are in
Sully's up
E
to.
block, by the way.
Oh.
So the only block that you don't know about is D, B, and A right now. Also, Vic, you picked up on something else. There was a bunch of women that were very giddy and very happy about something. They were basically fussing over some other female, and you overheard the female that was being, pampered, going, it's nice having humans worshiping me like this from time to time. Basically, she was being fed by them and she was having fun.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah,
Random
I
rumor
share
of the day.
this with my party.
Sounds like the
Oh
block
my
that
God.
you were in had a lot of
I
females in
I
it.
overheard some girls talking about blocks, and you wouldn't believe it which block Bell is.
That's canon, by the way. Victor actually talks like that when he's saying this. So
Yep.
canon.
Wait, did you hear anything about Sullivan?
So yeah,
did I?
speaking of Sullivan, Sully, what are you doing? How are you spending
Where-
your time? Considering
where's
you're
my
mostly a
brother?
free man, you can actually visit the blocks if you want.
Bro.
A free man.
Bro, we need you to be the spy that we cannot be.
I don't want to visit them. I'm just relaxing.
Perfect.
But bro!
By the
See?
way,
See?
considering you're having fun with the rest of the mages, I assume you're spying to steal some knowledge from them and stuff?
Maybe.
Good boy, I'll keep that in mind. Also for some tidbits that you can learn there.
Tidbits.
Right. So, it's not long before the new day is dawned with new blood. Blood in the sand. Blah, blah, blah. Soon enough, you guys are going to have to come out and face the others in the arena. Again, you have no idea what awaits for you. As you guys are being prepped along with Roach, Alexander, Roach leans in closer to you and no, wait, not you, Alexander, it was Amo. Amo, Roach leans in closer to you to whisper something in your ear.
Oh, secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Gaius, you remember his face, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I die today, do me a solid, would you? Kill him for me.
You got it, pal.
He nods with appreciation and then starts walking forward, so you guys can have your cuffs removed, so you are prepared to leave out and step into the arena for the next day of trials.
But why me?
Because you were the only one that showed interest in who's in charge, and you looked interested in killing him, so that's why.
Ah.
I'm more looked interested in killing everybody. Even Alexander.
So yeah, that's why he went to you.
No,
Yeah, how do
So
you
yeah,
feel
he
about
basically
that,
says,
Alex?
if I die today, do me a solid and kill that bastard for me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if you remember, Alexander hasn't talked to Almo since he got back into the cell.
Because he's
So-
a dick.
As you
Wow.
guys are about to step out into the arena, you see that there's something wrong with Roach. It's like he senses something. The air is different. Like he has something like a premonition. He looks back towards the block. He looks back at the block where he spent 10 years of his life. And then he looks back towards the arena. The guards get impatient and tell him, what's wrong? Keep going. He then suddenly just blares out, nobody in particular. Shadows and dust. We are nothing more than shadows and dust. and he steps out under thunderous cheers.
That's ominous.
God damn it.
It means he's gonna die because he actually told me that thing.
I swear to God, we're gonna have a talk after this episode.
Sure.
Alright, carry on.
As you guys step out into the arena, the guards quickly separate you. Like, you guys are all on one side, but Roach gets separated from you.
Uh-oh.
And you see that some of the guards are bringing out equipment. They're equipping all of you with whatever weapons and armors you want. Vic, you can have your heirloom for this fight.
Yes! I embrace
on
my
the other
sword.
side of the arena, you see that Roach is also getting equipped with whatever he wants. His needs are very basic. Some very lean leather armor that barely covers and protects him from
And a
anything, that
giant
lets him
fucking
be very
sword.
nimble, and dual gladiuses.
And
He
a
also
giant-
gets a bow and a quiver on his back that are very small and compact, so they don't slow him down and hinder him too much.
Yeah, I wanna get
Basically a
2
short bow
daggers.
and a small quiver.
I
I
wanna
also
2
get that
daggers
bow,
as well.
right?
Yeah, if you want, you can get it. You can get everything you want.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do we have to tell you now, or it doesn't matter?
What?
Do we have to, like, tell you now what we get, or it doesn't matter?
Yes!
I assume you get your normal weapons back because that's what you're best with.
Yeah, sure.
Plus a few like extra daggers or arrows, I don't know, whatever you want.
Well, yeah, I
Strong
already have
knives.
2 daggers, so it's
It doesn't matter, you can get whatever you want, like I said, so it's fine.
I can get like extra throwing knives.
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely, you can do that, no problem.
Mm-hmm. How many
Right.
actually?
Let's see, I need to make a few quick rolls right now.
Whatever
Keep
your
going.
heart
One second, I'll be right
desires.
back.
Oh shit. This should be fun.
Wait,
It means we're gonna die.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, if the game is having fun, then yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, except for that gnome over there.
Gnome.
Wow. Way to make fun of his accent.
I'm sorry.
Right.
Better be sorry.
Alexander, are you back?
No.
Silence means yes.
Right, so I'm gonna do this only once. Fuck it.
I'm doing it 3 times.
I need to prepare pictures. Fuck it, I'll just
Yeah,
use
like
this
this.
time since he's not here to prepare them.
Yes, prepare.
He's back.
Oh, you're back. Right, never mind then. Right, so after a while, the announcer starts doing his job. He starts announcing that there's this time it's not gonna be like yesterday where there's just a battle and things get decided, blah 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 and stuff. This time it's gonna be different. There's gonna be another three-way fight. But this time there needs to be a definitive winner. So 2 sides need to be completely wiped out.
Yikes.
On one side, the representatives of F block. On the other side, come out the Beast Masters, but this time they're not just bringing the hounds, they're bringing a lot of other creatures that right now I haven't uploaded, so I'll show them to you later. And on the third side,
Lost Legion.
on the third side
Lost Legion.
stands a lone warrior,
Oh, never mind.
Roach, who is fighting for his
Oh.
freedom.
But he doesn't want his freedom.
Yes, he doesn't, but that's
Yes,
not
he
for him
doesn't.
to decide.
Yes, he doesn't.
As the
I mean-
representatives of F-Block, if you guys want to leave this arena today, you have to kill the Beast Masters, their beasts, and Roach.
Or
Or you could be the nice guys and just die.
Oh.
It's like
As this gets announced, the entire public, like the audience, goes mad with cheers. You see Gaius in his VIP seats is watching as usual. Roach doesn't seem that surprised by this announcement. He just prepares his weapon. Again, he bows respectively, but he doesn't offer any words of recognition to Gaius. Only the Beastmasters answer. We who are about to die salute you. Do you guys salute as well?
Alexander doesn't even turn to face the man.
Who says that again?
The Beastmasters honor the owner of the arena, Gaius, by saying, we who are about to die salute you.
Oh, yeah, no.
They tell that to Gaius?
The Beastmasters tell that to Gaius, yes.
Where is Gaius?
He's in his VIP seat, watching the fight from up above.
How far above?
If you wanna fire an arrow at him, chances are you're not gonna make it.
Yeah, okay.
Turn into a bird!
So yes. Basically, if you guys wanna leave the arena alive, you're gonna have to kill the Beastmasters and Roach today. But
Is
that
Bear Lady there?
is going to be left for next time.
Cliffhanger! Ha
But before we
Where-
go, is Bear Lady there?
No, Bear Lady is not there.
Oh, thank God. Now I don't have any conscience about killing them.
What, not even Roach? Really?
I don't really care about Roach. I want to get us out of here.
I see, piece of ass, and
sorry.
suddenly, suddenly no care.
What?
I said you got a piece of ass and then suddenly no caring.
I didn't care about him before.
Anyway,
Hmm.
as this fight is breaking out, you see that some of the arena champions of the other blocks are watching. You see one group of champions which you haven't seen before. The Bear Lady is there. There's one or two other champions. These guys on the other hand, they're more interested in what's going on and are paying attention to the fight. But that's for next time.
Hmm.
And with that, we are done. So let's move on to the end of session.
Okay
My
then.
memo.
And
End
also
the video.
something else I forgot, I think.
Well, it's
Just
the end
to
of the
say.
video anyway. So.
No,
we'll
no,
end
it's
it
not the
here.
end of the video. Don't stop yet.
No?
No, don't stop.
But
So you can
spiders.
catch it just in case. No, not the spiders. This
Spiders.
Spider.
something
Ah.
I think we forgot.
Speeders.
It's question mark, question mark, question mark, because I was not sure if you guys would end up here. But here you are, so have fun.